You feel like you've done everything right for your business and you still find it hard to attract your ideal client. And yes, you have a pretty website, a landing page, sales page with the right fonts and colors. You have the expertise. You've put together the right onboarding process to receive new clients. And you have positioned yourself as a go-to guy or girlie in your niche. But for some reason, people still hesitate to work with you. They don't just take action when you make the call. And even when they do respond, it seems like you have to put in so much effort to actually get them started. This might just be where you are missing it. You need to sound like a business that can be trusted. And in this video, I'm going to show you 3 ways that you might be doing it wrong and then how you can instantly sound more trusted regardless of how long you've been in business, even if you're just starting out. These techniques make it way easy for your ideal client to say yes to working with you. But first, we need to clarify the difference between building trust and sounding like a business that can be trusted. Building trust and sounding trustworthy are not the same. Think of it this way. Building trust is what happens after the sale. When you have delivered on your promise, you delivered on time, you gave them the result that you promised consistently over time. That is how you build trust. Sounding trustworthy is how you draw people in. It's about how you communicate, it's about your messaging, it's about how you use words to express your promises, your benefits, the transformation, and even addressing those objections that is running through the mind of your potential clients. Because you can sound trustworthy and still not build trust. But you cannot build trust without first sounding trustworthy. So in a nutshell, if you want new clients, sounding trustworthy is the first step. And that is what we're going to talk about in this video. The problem small businesses or even medium-sized businesses have is that they try to copy communication and messaging style of more established businesses and brands. So they think if I can talk like them, then I can earn enough trust to get people to work with me. And for some, they even try to fake it by using fake testimonials, calling themselves experts. And for some, even though they are, that's not the best way to sound trusted, because the problem with this is you are not going to stand out this way. You are not going to attract the people you really want to serve with your product or service. And that in itself could lead to frustration for your brand because you are positioning yourself not as a business, but as a commodity. And you don't want to be positioned as a mere commodity, competing on price and not value. You want to be able to own your space, establish your unique positioning regardless of how saturated the niche is. You want to be the go-to person in your niche. Because if they cannot have a good picture of the dream or solution you're inviting them to, they likely aren't going to take any action. And that will mean your message will go over their head as though they didn't even hear the word. And so now I'm going to show you 3 ways in which you can improve and sound trusted as a business. Number 1, don't be lazy with your words. Business owners, listen up. Lazy communication is one reason you aren't sounding trusted. You are not communicating your promises deep enough. Because the more vague your promises are, the less trustworthy you sound. For example, it's time to live your best life. Take your business to the next level. Providing a safe, supportive space to explore. Let's make a real difference together. These promises are not specific, they are vague, and yes, they can be easily understood, but anyone can come up with these phrases and slap it in their brand messaging. The essence of being specific with your promise is that it helps prospects see the value of your offer. They can see themselves in it. They can literally feel what it means to have the dream body and how that can help them save time, money, and make them look or feel great about themselves. And so this is a better way to say it. It's time to live your best life. If you're a fitness coach, this is how you should say it. It is time to slip into that black dress again and even flaunt your body confidently in the next beach party. Take your business to the next level. As a marketer, never make those annoying cold calls ever again. Let them chase you instead, providing a safe, supportive space to explore. As a therapy coach, you can say it this way: no more feeling the guilt of talking to her about it because you don't want to hurt her feelings. In the words of one of the best marketers of all time, David Ogilvy, he said, you cannot bore people into buying your product. You can only interest them into buying it. Number 2, stop using fake words to sound powerful. There's a bad marketing trend out there, which businesses seem to use these days, especially with the rise of AI tools. They make use of words that are disguised to mean what it sounds like, but those words don't meet up to expectation. These words pretend to make messaging and marketing sound powerful, but it makes things even much more complicated. For example, transform your body, unlock your potential and achieve, elevate your skincare routine, ignite your language skill, amplify your personal growth journey, revitalize your workflow. Using words like this exposes what you offer. What do I mean? Any word or phrase that has to depend on your customer's interpretation to give meaning to it, don't use it. If the words sound too generic and can easily mean something else, don't use it. Because you are literally telling your customer, hey customer, this word means whatever you want it to mean to you. Bye. And that is not going to make them trust you. The easiest way to make these changes to your messaging on your website, marketing, or any communication material is to be very specific. For example, transform your body. Wear those t-shirts this summer without having to suck in for perfect pictures. Elevate your skincare routine. Remove skin spots and show your real color. Ignite your Spanish skill. Speak Spanish like your favorite Telemundo star. And of course, all this depends on who exactly you are targeting and what problem you're helping them solve. Because a powerful word cannot replace a powerful message. In the words of Larry Ellison, in marketing, simple messaging always win. Number 3, if your promise sounds over idealistic, you must prepare to make your process clear. The fastest way to gain attention to your brand, which you have to use carefully, is making use of over idealistic, unrealistic promises in your marketing. For example, make 6 figures working just 4 hours a week. Lose 10 pounds in 1 week without exercising or dieting. Manifest anything you want with this one mindset shift. You can sound over idealistic all you want just to gain attention, but you better be ready to justify your claims with specifics, else you are not going to be taken seriously. But that doesn't take away the fact that it is a great strategy to use if only you know how to use it. For example, if you're going to make a promise that seems unrealistic like this, make 6 figures working just 4 hours a week. Instead of asking questions to know if they're interested, because obviously they are going to say no, because that doesn't seem like something that is possible. Step 1, re-echo their question. You can say it this way: is this even realistic? Do people actually earn this much in 4 hours a week? Do I have the brain to do this? Step 2, instead of telling them how their life would be like if they made 6 figures in 4 hours a week, because you need to address their limiting belief, and for most they think this is a scam. So this is what you should do instead. Give specific statistics of how you have helped others do so. For example, I know these are the top questions you are asking yourself, but we have taught 167 students who are already making this much already. Step 3, use words your students have used for you in describing how your product or service worked. Andrew made it so easy. I call him the 6-figure king to working less and earning more. Step 4, name your system. It's all about the MPD formula that is replicable by anyone with a brain. And this part kind of make them curious to want to know what this formula is all about, so they get to read your ad or read your posts or your marketing material. And step 5, call out people's assumption and limiting belief. So you can put it this way: the MPD formula is not another get-rich-quick scheme to 6 figures working only 4 hours weekly, but it is a proven system validated over time and proves positive with the right amount of dedication, motivation, and direction anyone can. So you see, this strategy makes your audience see that you are the coach of business that knows what he or she is doing. You have defined the clear parts and made it certain that they can trust your words, even if at first it sounds overwhelming and unreachable. So that's it. That's how you can sound more trustworthy with your messaging and easily attract your ideal clients. If you need help to sound trustworthy with your brand messaging, use the link in the description below and I'll be glad to help. Don't forget to like this video if it was helpful and subscribe for more content. See you on the next one.